Hi there, guys, and welcome back to my channel, A Dash of the Gunners. I'm your host and presenter, Dashiki Dash, and on here's where I talk about all things Arsenal related, hot topics, and trending stories. And do I have a hot topic for you today? And that is Marc Guehi. And no, he's not coming to Arsenal. Despite all the links, despite all the social media mock-ups of him wearing an Arsenal top, he's not coming to Arsenal. In fact, he is going to our title rivals, and that is Man City. It's been reported in principle that they've put in a £20 million bid for the Crystal Palace player. And it seems like he's keen. All the personal terms and everything is sorted. And you know how Man City, man, once they want someone, they don't take too long to get them in terms of organizing a deal. We saw it with Semenyo. They knocked that deal out time ago. In fact, they did it so G'd up. They did it so G'd up that they allowed him to play out 2 remaining games just for Bournemouth, obviously, to help them out. And then it was like, yeah, come true, man. And he's been a massive impact, man, scoring a couple of goals already. A big shot in the arm for Man City. And now they're about to add in another top player in Marc Guehi, England international, had the choice of many teams, whether it was Arsenal, Man City, who else? Bayern Munich, a load of clubs, Madrid, but Man City were like, nope, we're gonna swoop in now. And they could have, any of these teams could have got him in the summer for free. But Man City are like, nah, with our injuries at the back line, with all the stuff that we're going through right now, and we're only 6 points behind Arsenal. They're only 6 points behind us. So they're looking at it thinking, boy, yeah. Come true. But what does that mean for us, though? What does that mean for us? Should we be shook? Should we be scared? Should we be shaking in our boots? For me, it's mixed. It's a mixed reaction. It's mixed because, like, nobody wants to see their rivals, obviously, boosting their team with a quality player. Like, I would have loved to have Marc Guehi, even if it didn't seem like, or it doesn't seem like we need to have another central defender, because obviously we've got Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, we've got Mascara, we've got Calafiori. And if we was to add Marc Guehi, that's another player. So we're quite stacked in defense, despite our injuries and stuff like that. But I would not have turned that down. I would have been like, yo, you know what? It's all right being greedy. It's all right. But he's going to Man City. So do we now need to jump into the January window? Do we need to go and buy a player? What does this now mean in regards to Man City, obviously, buying these 2 players? Do we need to bolster our squad? Now, I've just spoken about our defense. I don't know, What you lot think? Let me know what you think in terms of the positions that you reckon that we should either go for a player that's going to just come into the squad and the team and make an impact, or a squad player. Like, let me know what you think. But for me, I'll probably say left back position if we was to able to find somebody. But I'm more inclined to wanting us to go for a forward, whether it be another striker. And yes, I said it, another striker. I would have loved for us to have had 4 strikers. You know what I mean? Old school. Have 4 strikers, or we can have a forward, a goal scoring forward. So for me, I personally feel like we need goals. You know what I mean? Like, goals in terms of like clutch, match winning goals that make a difference. You know to yourself, like, man, it's a tight game, and then bang, gets you a goal. I know we're getting goals from everywhere. Looks like Gyökeres might be, just recently scored. So I'm hoping that kind of lights a fire underneath him. But I just liken to how we played well last season, but when it came to those decisive moments, I'm just thinking back to PSG. If we just had that guy that can get us a goal, then it's a difference. You know what I mean? Do we need a winger? There's talks now that we're not getting the ball to Gyökeres fast enough. We need just a conventional old school winger. And there's talks about Anthony Gordon. I'm not too convinced about him personally. But yeah, it's tricky, man. January window is always tricky. I personally don't know, like, of a player. I can't think of a player that I want ultimately, like, right now. Oh, go and get him. But I just know that we need something. We need something. But ultimately, look, Man City are showing their intent. They're behind us by 6 points. They play on Saturday. And if they win, they're going to be 3 points behind us because we play after them. So the heat is on for us. The heat is on. The pressure is there. Now we need to show what we're about. You know, as much as I'm talking about the January window and what the players that we've got right now, they've got to step up. So with this news, they can't be shaking in their boots. We can't be shook. I like the fact that, you know, the likes of Rice and Saliba, the way they've been talking lately in the media, like Rice has been saying, look, man, we're not worried. We're not paying attention to what other teams are doing because you got asked if he was going to watch Man City on TV and stuff. He's like, look, man, I'm just concentrating on what we need to do. Saliba's been talking up how hungry, you know, how hungry he is. And that's probably the rest of the players as well, that they want something in their pockets come the end of the season. So my message to the boys, to the team is go and do what you need to do. We know what we need to do, man. We just need to do our part. Yes, hoping that Man United can do us a favor. I know we've been dissing you this season, but come on, man. You don't want to see your arch rivals win another title on your head top, innit? So, you know, we hope you can do something, but we can't rely on it. That's the point I'm trying to make. We can't rely on it. So we just got to do our, you know what I mean? We got to do our job. So come, you know, late kickoff against Nottingham Forest, away to Nottingham Forest, we got to go and do the business and get our 3 points. But let me know what you're thinking, though, man. Arsenal fans, let me know what you're thinking. Is this like a shift in the title race when it comes to Marc Guehi going to Man City? What's that going to do for our players? What's that going to do for our club? Are we going to react? And how are we going to react? Are we going to jump into the January window, or are we just going to utilize the strength and depth that we have in our squad? It's a good enough squad, man. We're leading the table, so it's good enough. So let's see what we're going to do come the end of the season. Hopefully, man, fingers crossed. But let me know what you think, man. Put your comments down below. I'm also on Instagram, so come and check me out on there if you want to obviously have a little chat and stuff like that, or react to what you lot are saying here. But all things Arsenal related, hot topics and trending stories will be here on A Dash of the Gunners. I'm still doing a dash of sports. That's a more wide range of sports that I cover. But here it's going to be strictly Arsenal talk. So make sure that you lock in and we'll see how it pans out, man. Until the next time, peace.